What's going on, guys? It's your boy Fade, and I'm here today with Mr. Raz
The
type
Mr.
shit.
Raz
Dude,
from the OG
OG.
days.
Um, Today we're bringing you episode 3 of Reviving Ronin Podcast. I got some fucking good ass questions today. I'm so pumped, bro. I'm so pumped. But before I get into it, Raz brother, tell us about where you at, what you doing, and where we can find you these days.
Oh man, well, what I'm doing is I'm working my life away 5 days a week, but enjoying every fucking second of it. Where you can find me is everywhere. All right, fucking on TikTok, Discord, balling out on COD like always, my guy. Always going live, just streaming, having a fucking great time, dude.
Uh,
So just
are you ready
balling
for
out, man.
question one, brother?
Dude, you hit me with those questions. I'm ready to answer
Question one, real
anything you
quick.
want to throw at me.
Tell us about your esports career, early years, mid career, highlights, low points, and now. So start us from the
Oh
beginning.
God,
Tell us
early
about the
year,
beginning,
bro.
beginning like before it, but even before it started, what made you be like, man, I kind of like, competing. You know what I mean? Just the whole thing, whole spiel.
Man, it goes
Okay,
back to the Black
okay.
Ops
Tell
2
us what
days.
was
I ain't gonna
cooking,
lie
bro.
with you. Black Ops 2, the good old days of Arena. Alright, or technically League play back in the day. Man, just me, you, and one of our fucking favorite OG friends, fucking Ghost, back in the day. You know, back when we was Breathe Nation,
Yeah.
just having a fucking blast. We're doing what we done best, man. Like, we went from fucking sniping to like just turning it into more than what we wanted. So like at the time though, I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot for us all, and like there was some of us that didn't step up to the plate. There was some of us that was just dragging along instead of helping push forward on the dream that we wanted. So all in reality, man, like just leading up to that moment of trying to push each year to do a competitive scene in the Call of Duty, it was just a lot of fun, but like also a lot of drag. But we learned from, I learned from my mistakes over the years, and like growing up, like I had my childish ways back in the day where we was playing competitive from. Let's see, we didn't play Ghost, but we played a little bit in Advanced Warfare. Black Ops 3 is really where it hit us the most going into playing competitive. We really didn't do it in Infinite Warfare, but we done it in Modern Warfare Remastered. We done a lot. And there was a lot of changes that happened in that. We met some fucking great people. And like this is like the middle of everything. There was a lot of downfalls. I mean, hell, I left and came back multiple times, and it was due to my own fault. Like, it wasn't like I ain't got no excuses to say for anything. Like, it was my ways of trying to be better than everyone else, trying to do things my way. It just wasn't working. Like, I didn't want to, I guess, be that team player that I wanted to be, and I just was not growing up fast enough to be the mature level that I needed to be in order to push myself on. I lacked the motivation and everything in order to strive to do what I wanted to do and to pursue my dreams of what I wanted. So, going from then to now I realized a lot of things. I had time to grow over the years, and it's made me a better player. It's made me a better person than what I was before.
Uh, we definitely.
But
I get it,
it's been
man.
involved.
Of course, me seeing a lot of it, I get it. Like, what are I know there's a lot of stories, but like when you close your eyes and think about like in game competing, like what would you tell me was like some of the highlights of your like actual competition? Like when you were, like matches where you were just you felt good about them, and you felt like things were going your way.
All right, first one that I always like come to. No matter that it was a arena game, but it was a team on team. It was Stronghold on fucking BO3. It was Search and Destroy. It was some OG
Armor.
people, me, you, Arbor, and fucking Smizzy. Oh man, dude, it was just crazy because we was down 5-0 and we came back and won that match 6-5, and it was followed because it's just one of my favorite plays that I've ever had to ever happen. Yes, the Vesper was OP, but to get a kill in like point 0.3 seconds to keep us alive going on, it was a really big moment for me. Then after that, uh, really the best time I played a little bit with y'all in Modern Warfare like 2019 when it came out. Not really a lot because that's whenever I was still like that was the downfall of me over everything because I just did not want to put in the effort or anything into that game. Cold War I played a little bit. Vanguard I didn't play with y'all at all. Modern Warfare 2 I didn't play with y'all. Came to Modern Warfare 3. There was a LAN event that we went to, and that's where I feel like as a team, as fucking everything, everything felt good. A highlight play for me on that was we was playing a hard point and we were just fucking holding down hills like me and you both were just beaming the kids left and right, just having a like no matter that we had good call outs, we had good communication, we were having a blast. Like we was doing what we done best. And you know, like those are just like the highlights, dude. Like you know what? I know this isn't the competitive way, but you want to speak about highlights of our fucking careers and shit, man. Let me bring up the Just Breathe Team Taj real quick. All right. Now you know that damn thing was the
Yeah.
best thing we ever put out as a fucking team, Taj, man. Like we had so many great times just making that video and just enjoying the sniping of those games, dude. Like it's changed so much from then to now, but we we were incredible. Like I ain't gonna lie, I think we have a talent that is yet to be shown truly to just not ourselves, but to the people that's out in this world that is still games today. No matter that we
Right.
are the age that we are, I still think that we have the mentality and the skill to compete with
I
people on a
agree.
higher
I
level than what we
I
are.
definitely agree with that. What were some of the low points for you as far as your actual competing career go? Like like I said, I'm here. We're here for story time. What were some times for you when you just fucking just felt like it was a drag? Really?
It was World War II when World War II first came out, which I always dragged down the team and everything back like where we was coming through with everything from up to World War II. There was a lot of down parts on my end. Um, Cleaning the air with some people, as in Riot. I remember like there was one time we called for practice
That
and this
lives in
man
my
went to a
brain
hockey
now
game.
too.
That's why like I'm saying I'm putting air on this. Yes, like I was a very salty Raz at that point because like I was like, dude, like we planned this like earlier today, like you didn't tell us anything about the hockey game until the last second. And then all I remember was like I called up you and I was like, dude, I was like, I'm sick and tired of this shit, man. But I don't know. I feel like my attitude and everything really brought down the team through World War II. Just not World War II, but also Modern Warfare Remastered. And it led on, and I let it lead on. I even before that, uh, I would always show that I was passionate about doing it, and I would not put in the time or the work or the effort. My work ethic towards everything, as in making content, as in just being there in order to practice, play as a team, communicate, everything was fucking terrible. Like, I was not a fucking team player at all. Like, I just wanted to do things on my own, and finally, I learned that it couldn't be like that. So the lowest points of my career was like knowing that I was letting everyone down, including myself, but more importantly, the team that I was on and the people that was around me, trying to get better, and I was not allowing that technically.
So tell us about the first organization that you played for. What were they? Who were they? And what was that time like for you?
Man, like this one hits home because it was Breed
Yeah, I
Nation.
don't know.
Dude, Breed Nation was more than just an org. It was more than just a team. It was home. It was family. Um, Very made me tear up over here, man. Like shit. Um, the amount of like, I actually got my on under this hoodie right now. I ain't gonna lie. Um, it's the first team that we got jerseys with. It's the first team that we done anything with. Um, we had we actually done a decent amount, like, and yeah, now that Breed Nation's over and we led on from Breed Nation to Rozzy Ronin, there's a big gap there that isn't filled because like I literally left for I haven't been around for like fucking 2 or 3 years. And for Breed Nation, dude, I just go back and I watch our old videos sometimes. Like I just get in that mood, I get in that feel. I'm like, dude, I was like, I just want to relive that moment. Like if I could go back and change anything, it would be the stuff I fucked up more than anything. I hold a special place in my heart with Breed Nation more than I do anything, and no other team or whatever will ever take the special
You
place
know,
that Breed Nation holds in
we're
me.
talking on Breathe. Like I think a lot about the Modern Warfare remastered practices and how we just like day in day out, night in night out. Between jobs and stuff, we were just really grinding MWR to prepare for World War II, and like I just vividly remember in my mind like what those game battles were like. Like you can go back and watch some of the old streams on Breed Nation. You can see those game battles, man. And I remember no matter them being what felt like the worst point in our careers, I felt like it was the most enjoyable point, man, because we were just out there. We were out there just having fun, man. I mean, we had a lot of practices where we'd like be about to kill each other, and we just really fucking were not jiving as a team, man. And like the team was probably the worst put team together we ever had. But like the individual talents on that team were crazy, man. And we clashed so hard, man. We weren't seeing that we were killing each other, and like, but it was so enjoyable.
I agree.
So
Yeah.
I know, like in the closing parts of Breed Nation, we took that year apart, and then welcome to Ronin One, by the way. Uh, one of the
Oh, thank you, thank you.
prime co-owners now, a man who's invested into the organization and really sees the message. I wanted to ask you, what is Ronin to you? Like, what does it mean? What does it represent? What is Ronin to Raz?
Ronin to Raz. I don't even want to say I'm hoping because I already know what it is. It's more of lifestyle. It's more of life itself. Um, to me, it's a whole brand new family. it's a place I can actually, no matter one home's gone, another door always opens up to a new adventure to call another place home. And I know me and you talked about this before, like whenever you first started Rising Ronin, that your motto was life over death. And where we talked about that and everything, it really hit me. I ain't gonna lie, like because me and you had a couple serious talks about it and everything, where like we first talked about it. And to me, dude, it's a place where anybody could come in, not with just open arms or anything, but like a place where if you need people, this was the same exact thing that Breathe felt with me, and I feel the same with Rising Ronin. Yes, we are more prepared now than what we were with Breathe, but I feel like this is a more of a place where people are more welcomed, and no matter that we are around, but they can be who they are and who they want to be, and that could be content creators, they could be players, that could be whatever you want to be. And honestly, it's like a brand new home for anyone that wants to step through that door, that is willing to put in that work and like work ethic in order to make themselves better in the
I know a lot
future.
of cats, especially now that we've done some local events. We've come out and we've talked to the community, and a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people ask us, like what is Rising Ronin, and it's just that like we represent Southwest Virginia, we represent East Tennessee, we represent Southwest Kentucky, we represent Southeast Kentucky, we represent a lot of the. Well, I mean, we represent a lot of the area, man. We are, like that little square of West Virginia, Kentucky, Virginia, Tennessee, North Carolina,
Mm-hmm.
that whole center right there in the heart of Appalachia is what Rising Ronin is. I know some cats might question why we decided to go with, a Japanese orientated group, but it's because the folks here, man, they hold honor and their self discipline and their work ethic higher than anyone I've ever seen, man. And I can't help but respect that. So it inspired me, to call us Rising Ronin. The fact that these folks, man, anytime they've been knocked down, they keep getting up, and I think that represents the area more than anything. And beyond, Rising Ronin itself is this isn't just a love project for us, although it is that. I'll give it credit, but it's bigger than that. We try to represent the youth right. We try to help youth get into esports because I mean, you look around us and I mean, since we started playing, man, not saying we're the pioneers or nothing, but I am saying that since we've been playing, I've noticed a lot of places that we visited and talked to now have esports teams. You look at King College, you look at East Tennessee State University, you look at Southwest Virginia Community College. All these places have esports teams now, and I'm not saying that it was because of
Mm-hmm.
us, but I'm saying I've been there and I've talked to these folks and I know who runs them very well. So, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's all I'll say is that we're definitely trying to make a landmark here, and we're trying to represent the folks that come after us very well. And I want that. I want the folks that come after us to be the one to take over the organization and to continue it, and beyond our legacy, but just for the area, man. So I'm right there with you, brother.
Yeah. So now that it comes down to it,
Sure, bro.
I want to ask you a question. After Breathe Nation, all right. If Breathe Nation never led into Rising Ronin, where would you see yourself right now,
If
and
Ronan
what
was
would you do?
completely out of the question,
If Ronin never existed?
I mean, I probably like I mean, if we're in theory, if we had never, like, if me and you had never really had the divide, I
Mm-hmm.
think Breed Nation would still be running rampant today as it once was. I think Ronan was obviously like the love child from the despair of our group breaking up because it went farther than I know a lot of
Mm-hmm.
folks don't realize it, but it went farther than just you and I. It went from Kizzy and Turnt and
Yeah.
Cyclone and Agony and me and you and fucking and Smizzy and Armor and fucking Squilliam P and fucking Bartholomew and I mean the whole show, man. There's so many classic names that we
Yeah.
could throw out right now, and all those folks, man, I love them to death. I think Breathe falling apart was just, just a thing of like we were all passionate, we were all young, man. We just didn't have it found out yet. And I think Ronin was more of the recovery project, the more of like it's not just about us anymore. You know what I mean? Where Breathe, although it wasn't just about us, it turned into
Exactly.
that. Ronin is bulletproof when it comes to, it goes beyond us. Like if I left today and you left
Right.
today, there will be folks, from Lux and May and Barry and fucking Nord that will continue rising Ronin's legacy, with or without us. So I think that's a lifesaver in its own right.
Right. All right. So like the thing about it is, there's one thing I'm
Yeah.
thinking about that's in my head right now. You asked me earlier about
Yeah.
highlights of the career and everything. All right. So there's one part of the highlight me and you both probably are forgetting about. All right.
Dude,
Lineup
I
score
was thinking
days.
about the duo, the BO4 duo, and how we were white fucking hot.
The 21 and
Dude,
0
dude,
streak on game battles.
man.
I have to throw this back to that because like it just like it was sitting in my mind and I'm just like I can't let this go. It was the not the first time in my life, but the best time in my life, knowing that
And I
we
mean, it
could
was
play like
poetry.
that.
It was like watching a
And
live action movie, bro. Like the way that, I mean, I guess the best way to say it was art. The way that we were playing, man, was perfect. I mean, it was perfect to a T.
I I wish that we had fucking videos and clips of
We were
back
so
then, dude,
worried
of
that
us
teams
playing
would use it
BO4.
against us that we didn't post it. And looking in hindsight, we should have just posted it.
Yeah.
But I mean, man,
Yeah.
we would just had each other's backs like you could. I mean, we in the reads, man. I know what you were going to do, even if you did something out of pocket. I knew it. I just felt it in my soul that you were going to do something crazy, and we just knew how to work off each
Yeah.
other, man. It was beautiful, beautiful.
I think, if we would have like kept that up, if I didn't fuck that shit up either, if I didn't like fuck, all right.
Would have had a ring,
So
baby,
this
for
is the
sure.
downfall.
Would have had the ring.
Probably. Um more than likely we would have
We would have been.
definitely had
We
a good
were.
chance
I
at
mean, we were already top
trying to get a
16
ring.
duo. I don't see why we couldn't have been a top 16 team.
Well, right? So I just the fucking downfall of that shit, man, eats me alive to this day because like I let other people get in my fucking head and like talk me down and out of shit, man. I mentally hate myself for all
I get
that.
it, man.
I'm
Cause
not gonna lie, I really
like
do.
when I went to
So
LA,
like,
and granted, I had a really good teammate there with me. Shout out Kizzy.
God,
I love that fucking. I love that woman for the person she is. She's been a good teammate. She's been a good friend. I mean, like, and her husband Daniel, he's a fucking awesome guy, man. Just a stellar dude, stand up guy. I love him, man. And yeah, like, not having you there in LA though was a fucking knife in my side, man. Cause like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously we're here and we're gonna cut into it, dude. I was bitter, I was, and I did unnecessarily hold a vice over it. But for me, man, we had got so
yeah,
far, man, and just not having my duo there, man, just fucking ate me alive. Like, yeah, I was in LA. I was at COD Champs. It was a great time, man. But I just didn't have like duo. Fuck, dude. Like me and Kizzy, man, we were undefeated when we did the gunfight tournaments, man. We didn't lose the whole time, bro. We had one. We were down like 5-0, came back 165. Like me and Kizzy, that's one thing I could say was we were undefeated in the gunfight duels.
yeah.
But yeah, not having you at Champs, man. But the good news is, like obviously, before I hit my next question, I want to talk to you about the LAN. I know you mentioned you went to a LAN. What, what was the LAN? Who did you go with? What team were you with? And what was that like? How did it go? Just give me the full scoop on that.
Uh, the LAN was this place called Gamers Lounge. Uh, it was in, well, I guess you would say Southwest Virginia, East Tennessee. The team, Rising Ronin. Oh. And the guys on that team, where we put it in the time and the effort and and practice, we were incredible. Like, honestly, I think we should have done better in that tournament. Personally, the biggest downfall of that entire tournament was there were so many technical difficulties with like the game and everything. Like hell, that one computer kept on going down because it couldn't like hold up the graphics that it was supposedly running. Like the system was just too high; it was overrunning it. Us not using our own account sucked. Like it just just the basic stuff. But the experience from that was insane. I'm not gonna lie, I was shaking. Like my hands was so cold and shaky that day, dude. I didn't know if I could actually like hold up.
What did we finish? Second.
We finished second. Yeah. We finished 2-1.
I know we
day.
lost one, but the second win was. I don't know. The first win was wild, but the second win was what mattered, man.
The team that we played that we beat the second time, man, I love those cats to death. But like, whenever you find out that how good someone is with AR, you can beam them back, dude. Made me so fucking happy on high right search, dude. It's just a feeling. It's just that feeling of saying, "Hey, man, like you beat me, I can beat me back." Like
like going forward, spoilers. We're still on the rising Ronin competitive team. Going forward, what lands do you think we might see you at this year, or this upcoming year?
You know what? That's a special surprise. We don't know yet.
I know there's a Bristol land in the works, and not to be too big of spoilers, but I hear there might be a chance we're in Fort Lauderdale for the Miami Heretics event.
Whoa. All right. I mean, I'm down. Let's fucking do it.
Chance we're out in Fort Lauderdale.
Could be. Let's get back to our fucking duo ways, and then
I like it.
Let's see how it goes.
Moving forward with the next big question. I really want to know what's been your favorite four-man team. Tell us about the personalities and why were they your favorite four-man team.
Oh shit. Hell, dude. That's a strong question because like I've been around basically everyone that we have teamed with many and multiple times. I don't remember who we had the four people that we had in Black Ops 4. Because we mainly just duo-did that.
Well, it was 5-man for Black Ops 4, so we swapped so many people.
That is right.
Because I know we had Cyclone at one point, and Kizzy, and Turn, and Riot, and fucking... I mean, we had a bunch of, like, interim teammates, so it was... But, like you said, the duo was definitely the main thing that stuck out to all of us.
The biggest thing... I'm still going to keep me and you as a duo as top regardless. Like, that was my favorite time. That was where I felt like we was at the higher peak of our careers. When me and you was like going fucking ham on duos. But as a 4-man squad, fuck. Goddamn. I'm probably gonna say honestly, Modern Warfare 3. Where we went to the land and everything, like when we actually put in the time to practice. No matter, I enjoyed playing with the OG players, as in Kismet, Riot,
Hey, Iron
Turn,
Fist, bro. Another big
Agony,
P. I forgot
fucking
about
all of
Iron
them.
and Sinister,
Iron
Brian.
Fist, yeah,
Obviously, shout out my boy Jared.
Sinister. Code.
Total was a
Okay,
different
okay.
outfit. I
I'm
got
actually
fucked
put it
with.
like this. Code War, like where I played with y'all and I like stayed into it and I didn't drop off the fucking face of the earth like I did. I really enjoyed the energy between those players. I they were the positive attitude that came from them is what I really loved the most, and like I wish I would have stayed longer. I wish I didn't like done what I done, and I think that hurts me more than like it did anyone else. But then again, it also hurt you all because then you all had to pick up a fourth. But yes, I was way too fucking cocky. I ain't gonna lie. I did have an ego, which hell we all did at some point, but mine was like consistent, and it was fucking terrible. Um, but fucking Sinister, like coming straight off the fucking gates of hell and fucking just becoming a really good player like he did
Yeah,
was fucking insane. Seeing someone instantly become that good
delightful.
was,
It was, and it was real
yeah,
time. You
yeah.
see him getting better with each game that we played. It was amazing. It really was truly an experience that
Yeah.
you know, we really were able to cook as far as being coaches go.
Um,
We did good, man.
I agree. Iron Fist was. It's wild because I didn't really get to play with Iron Fist that long, but the time I did, I could tell that he had the energy, he had the motivation, he had everything in set for him to push forward in order to do what he wanted to do. And he was a team player. Like I mean, where we first met though, and we was playing Cold War, I still kind of remember. Like I really like this because he grew into it. I feel like when we first started off and everything, like he was like I don't want to say scared, but like he was like nervous in a way to call out like a certain like play. You know what I mean? Like to like I know like he picked up bomb a couple times. Like you know like he would run it and he would just stay one way instead of like swapping, you know, like if they're there, swap to the other way. Like he just would not call out the rotations or anything. But he grew into that, and I think that's what helped him make a
I agree.
better player than what he was. Like especially in Code War, because like he grew into that fast too. Iron Fist was a fucking bomb player. Like I ain't got no bad blood between no one, but like that like they became great players. Now, I will say this: no matter that I did feel comfortable with that team, I will never forget meeting Kismet and fucking Riot on Modern Warfare Remastered and putting in the time and sweat and blood and tears that we did. That right there holds a special place in my heart just because of all the
Yeah,
bullshit we went through
it was
as a
gnarly for sure.
Raz.
It was gnarly for sure.
But then I want to say this: World War II came around. Me, you, Kismet, and Turnt. Ranked play, fucking GBs was fucking crazy with us four. That's where we met Agony too. Dude, we even playing with them as a team, they all had their own great play styles. Like they all were great in their own ways. Every player that I have met that we have played with competitively has had their own great play style, has had their own unique ways of doing things, and they grew into the team play section so well that it was insane. Everybody had their role, and everybody played their roles correctly. So dedication really came a long ways of meeting
I get
different
that.
people.
I think that like you said, man, each team
So
was special, and each each teammate definitely brought a complete unique vibe to what we had cooking with. So
Mhm.
yeah, I like it, man. I think that that sums up pretty well. I got one really loaded question for you. It's almost a three-part question, but it's something that I'm sure beyond me, a lot of
Oh
folks
shit.
around the organization would like to know as well. Um, so again, three-part question. Where do you see your esports career ending? Um, and I want to know, is retirement anywhere in the near future? Is it something you even think about right now? And then finally, what do you feel like comes after retirement?
Um, e, the esports career, I don't see ending anytime soon. Retirement, don't see it in the future. Um, to answer your final question, I don't know. Guess what? I just have to wait
I
and see
dig
on
it,
that
man. I
one.
dig it. We got we got a lot of shit cooking in Ronin. I know that like obviously being owners and players is hard. It's like being a player coach. It's almost impossible to do, but we make it work. Obviously, we want to see the organization succeed, and I think our success means the organization's success. So obviously, we're very lasered in on the COD team. Between picking up the team we got now, um, the coaching staff that we have. I think we're surrounded by a lot of good talent. I think we're surrounded by even more, you know, brilliant minds. I think whether it be denied, whether it be Finn, we got a question we sent to our coaches, and we get some very intelligent feedback. And it's not just criticism. It's true feedback. It's, hey, I thought this looked pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie to you boys, but I thought this looked really really good. Um, I got a couple different ways that we can work about fixing the problems, because just the same one problem might, or the same one solution might not work for you as it will for me. I think that again, just to give them the chef's kiss. I think we've got a lot of guys that are dedicated, and a lot of guys that have the right tools to help us succeed. And I think that means a lot for the organization. You know what I mean? I know you're big on the
I
content
agree.
game right now. Um, yeah,
You got that right. I am fucking streaming as much as I can. The days I don't work, dude,
we
it's what I'm doing.
I heard in the woodworks that you're going to be hosting a YouTube series on the Rising Running channel, the top five plays of the week, man. Dude, top five plays of the week, man. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that actually.
Yeah.
Starting here soon, hopefully, I can get in the works of that. But right now, um, I really want to get some clips for some people because like I don't want to just use my clips. I want to use people that I know. I want them to like send me their clips. It will be on YouTube. It will also be a short, like a small video on TikTok on the Rising Ronin official page. Also, that we're going to officially announce that's coming. Also, so where that gets done, hopefully this weekend or soon, to be continued on that. Every video that we do on YouTube will have a small short video coming to TikTok, presenting where you can find it, where you can watch it, and giving the description of the video in the title of where you can see the video. So therefore,
Yeah.
yeah, look forward to it and look forward to Rising Ronin
Yeah,
knocking
man.
down TikTok right now because it's
I
about
know
ready to get
the
wild.
esports is pretty vast, between our Valorant girls to obviously our COD team, to shout out Spool and Joe, and shout out McFlurry for holding down the football side of things. We well, I mean, I'm excited for this top five plays, man, because it could be a plethora of things. It's all different games of all different sorts, as long as it's competitive and it's good gameplay, man.
Yep.
I think we got something good cooking here, so I'm very excited for sure.
Um. Oh, and the thing about it is, if anybody that watches this wants your plays in the top five of the week, you can always just join the Discord, the Rising Ronin Discord. You can join that. We will have our own special little session of where you can post your
Oh yeah,
videos,
yeah.
and I will watch it personally. I will also react to it, and I'm pretty sure my dude Fade here will also react to it. But when it comes to the best play of the week, number one may get
Yeah.
their special
Speaking of
reward at the
special
end of the week.
rewards, I don't know. Some cat I was talking to was telling me that we might have some some merch, some
Oh, so you did hear
some
about the
little swag coming out, little something spicy, little.
so yes, Ronin does have some new merch coming out through a whole new company that is a
Renowned brand.
very, very just not that high quality, man. Like that quality in their
I want one of them
jerseys, the
trucker hats,
hoodies.
baby. I ain't gonna lie. I want one of them trucker hats, baby.
Bro, I'm buying everything
Yeah, man.
all
I
at
feel
once for
like
our kid.
some folks, whoever wins number one clip of the week, might give them a little swag, might give them a little something, something.
No, no. So yeah, like there's a lot to look forward to. So like, even if it's not a little swag, I may like come through and may throw out a battle pass for fucking Black Ops 6 if they're on it, or we may throw out some like gift cards for like whatever console they're on or PC. Hey, like you said, the merch may throw in a hat, may throw in a jersey. Who knows? Just saying, like it
Yeah,
depends how
I
good that
mean,
clip of the
you out
week
there dropping
is.
some fire, and you might get some fire back, baby. You know what I mean? We want to encourage folks to keep hustling, keep supporting the brand, and those the folks that support us, bro. We support you, baby,
Exactly.
all the fucking way.
And I'm going to toss this out there myself. My clips will not be used at all. I will not be going at my own videos. I will not be in this. This is everyone that's around that I'm doing. So if you want in it, join the Discord in Rising Ronin. My dude Fade here will put it in the description of the video. Probably make a link for it. And then you all can join and enjoy the free content that you get from Discord, because like sometimes you get lit in there. Sometimes you gotta be
Gotta be in the general
you gotta be
manager's
with the
box,
boys.
buddy. You gotta be in the GM's box. That's it.
You got that
I
right.
guess closing statement is, I know that you. It's definitely fair to say that you've come a long way. I think that we both have. I think we've seen our fair share of trials and tribulations. Obviously when it comes to the esports team right now, I think we're focused. I think we really want to win. There's definitely some side distractions, some things that need to be cut back on, and I think that's just part of the journey. There's always going to be something that you can do to be better at, whether it's, like in the game or out of the game. There's always stuff that we can do to be better, and we realize that. Like I said, we've got a very talented coaching staff around us who wants to see us succeed. So we've got the right tools. We're getting there. I know that we also got a little recruiting lift to do, which is the biggest thorn on my side. Right now, there's a lot of uncertainty on our anchor role, and I pray that he figures something out quick, because again, our
If he doesn't figure something out quick, I swear I'm buying the dude the
clock
game.
is ticking, bro. Our clock is ticking.
Because it's not only that, like now, Black Ops 6 ranked play, you gotta have 50 wins on multiplayer, which is stupid, but I understand it due to Smurf accounts. Makes sense, but then again, I'm like, bro, just let me play COD. Like,
They'll bump up anyway. They'll get called anyway. Just let them play. But
exactly.
Brad's brother, anything you wanna add in our powwow in these closing minutes?
You know what? Yes, there is something I want to add. Go follow my boy at JFadeGG on TikTok, or not TikTok, but Twitch. Damn, dude, TikTok's really on my mind right now. You can always come follow me and tune into my lives also on TikTok at The Real Raz. If you can't find it like that, the name is Razzle Dazzle on TikTok. And just not only that, we are the Rising Ronin. We are here to present the reviving of Ronin. We are here to present the life of what Rising Ronin really is. So if you're interested in the best play of the week, and in order to get some merch, in order to get some gift cards or just some special gifts, like please do so. Join the Discord
That's it,
and
brother.
post your videos. Other than that,
Last
I'm
pieces
good,
then.
dude. Like I'm fucking, I'm
Ten four,
happy.
bro.
I'm
Last
happy to
pieces I
push
got
forward with
is,
this.
ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, we always appreciate the love and the support, especially when y'all comment and y'all reach out to us. You know what I mean? Like we obviously we read all of our comments, we read all of our suggestions. Even if there's something that you see that you think could be better, something that you think needs work, we're always open to constructive criticism from our community because that's our family. Those are the people that are the building blocks for our livelihood and for the organization that represents the area. The last thing I'll say is number one, keep your eyes out for a team stream. Me and Raz are going to be streaming together onto the Rising Ronin platform. I'll be on the Twitch side, he'll be on the TikTok side, but we'll both be streaming with our cameras together for team stream. It's going to be competitive. Keep your eyes out for an upcoming land vlog. We got a lot in the works. We're gonna have some videos kind of showing before the preparation and things. We're gonna have a countdown clock, and then we're gonna show obviously the land itself. We got a lot of cool series coming to our YouTube. I think that's the number one thing that I'm finally wanting to announce in the last moments of this podcast. So we got a lot of big YouTube series coming in. So yeah. I mean, with that being said, man,
Mm-hmm.
it's all love from me. It's all love from my brother. We appreciate everyone who stopped by, who tuned in, who listened to us. Again, we'll have the Discord listed down below, and I'll also have the Rising Ronin email listed down below. So if you guys need to get up with us and you can't join the Discord for some reason, you can just reach me there. And again, much love. I fucking appreciate y'all. That's all I got, brother. Reviving Round Part
I'm good, man.
3.
Like
Yeah, yeah.
Rising Ronin, let's go.